family, Tori Amos. To Venus and Back is the CD, and one is new songs, and the second CD is all live old songs.
Yeah.
Which is great. I love it. How'd you come up with the name, To Venus and Back?
I was having a really good bottle of Corton Charlemagne with two of my girlfriends.
What exactly is Short Tone Charlemagne?
Corton Charlemagne, it's a really good wine.
It is, white or red?
It's white.
White. Corton Charlemagne.
Yeah, it's very good.
Somebody jot that down for me.
Good.
I usually order Martini and Rossi Asti Spumante.
Fair enough.
Is it similar at all? Is it?
No.
No, okay.
No.
So you were drinking wine.
Yeah, with my girlfriend.
Yeah.
And I came up with the two and back bit. And they came up with the Venus part. And one of them said, you'd go to Venus if you could. And I said, wherever that is, I definitely would go there, yeah.
Right, and back home.
And yeah.
Yeah. People often are struck by the lyrics that you write. They're so poetic, and people try to decipher them and find out what they mean. Do you find that enjoyable, that people are sitting down trying to dissect what the meaning is?
Well, I think sometimes people will come up to me and say, you know, you have no idea what this song is about. And I'm like, fair enough, you know, you have your own take on it.
Right.
I'm open to that.
Right. See, I think that too. When your first record, when I was listening to it, I felt like I was your best friend. I'm like, I know exactly what she means here. I know exactly what that... In fact, I told you this in private. I've used your lyrics in therapy.
That's good.
It's helpful.
So have I.
Really? When the shrink goes, what are you feeling? I go, you know that song, Cornflake Girl? Thought it was a great solution, hanging with the Raisin Girls. And the therapist is like, what? Give me $800 and get out of here, you know. But it's very helpful. And you always did poetry before you even were a singer. Is that true?
Actually, no.
It's not true.
No, I mean, the music always came first, and then the words sort of, I have to really hunt them down. Some people think that I make absolutely no sense at all, so...
No, to me, it makes a lot of sense. I hear you almost got arrested.
Oh, I did get arrested.
You did? Way to go, Tori.
Yeah.
What happened? What'd you do?
Well, I was in Germany. This was a few years ago.
Oh, I thought it was just recently.
No. This was years and years and years ago.
Well, then do tell.
In my 20s.
In your youth. Go ahead. What happened?
Well, I was at the border with one of my friends, and we just come from...
Did you have any coton sauteton?
No, we would have been okay if we would have.
Right.
See, we had other stuff. Because we had been in Amsterdam. Look, we've been in Amsterdam.
Ixnay on the hot pay. Go ahead.
That's what you do.
So you were in Germany with
We were in Germany with my friend Amy. And Amy put some pot in her boot.
Amy should not be doing that.
Now check this out. So we come back over the Aachen border, right? We're at the Aachen border.
Did you ever see Midnight Express?
Yes.
What were you thinking?
I didn't. But I didn't have any in my boot. And I thought I was going to Amy, really chuck it out at the Belgian border. You know the Belgian fries, it's fine. They're better, they're nicer.
Oh, sure.
So we were fine at Belgium. Then we got to Aachen, and I said, I don't feel good about this, Amy. And she said, you know, you're just a worrywart, which I am, I'm a worrywart.
You know, you're crazy. You're a little upset about bringing drugs over an international border. I mean, some people are nuts like that. They worry. Other people, oh, give me the coke. I'm trotting over to Israel. You know, whatever. Okay. So the police sniffed it out?
The dogs, the whole thing on the car. It was one of those little tiny dots, and so orange, you know. So they had us, and they hauled us in. My God, everything. They had us, we searched, you know, the glove up, everything. Yeah.
And how did you get out of it?
Well, they wanted to pump my stomach.
Because they thought you had swallowed the goods?
Yeah. And so they were about to pump my stomach. He goes, what do you do? I said, well, I sing a bit. And he said, well, where do you sing? I said, I thought about it. He had a tape, one of those cassette tapes of Phil Collins. And this was in 1990 when this happened. So I just kind of looked, and I said, well, I actually did a CD with Phil Collins.
And had you?
Well, see, this is the bit. I hadn't, but Atlantic had included me on a sampler when he'd done Buster. Oh. You know, to try and help break me during my rock chick years.
Yeah.
So they included one of my songs on the Phil Collins sampler. So in truth...
You weren't actually lying.
I wasn't. I was included on his sampler. I did a thing on his CD.
So did you break out a couple bars of Susudio or something?
They took the pin light.
Yeah.
They went into my pupils, pushed me up against the wall, and said, say it again. I said, I was on a CD with Phil Collins.
Right.
And he goes, you're not lying. I said, And they didn't pump my stomach.
And they let you go. Well, that'll teach you a good lesson. Don't bring drugs over any borders, all right, Tori?
No, end up on a Phil Collins sampler, you'll be all right.
Oh, there you go. Everyone takes a moral a different way. Tori, you're delightful as always, although the drug stories we could do without. But still, To Venus and Back is the CD. Go buy